Hello and welcome back. Now I am gonna cover all the things that we have discussed in our HTML course, and we will also study some more tags that we skipped in our previous videos. So let's start making a website from scratch in HTML. First I am going to create a folder and write first website as its name. Now make a new file named as index.html and save it in first website folder. The index.html is the most common name used for the default page shown on a website if no other page is specified when a visitor requests the site. In other words, index.html is the name used for the home page of the website. You only write the name of the folder on browser URL. It will automatically load the index.html page. You don't need to write it. So this is the basic HTML structure. Let's specify the language for the website in opening HTML tag. For language we use lang attribute and inside it I write en, which is for English because our website is in general English. And in title tag I write our first website. As we discussed that a title tag is an HTML element that specifies the title of a web page. After that I am gonna add some meta tags for base description. We can add multiple meta tags for various details, like I am gonna add the meta tag for defining the character set of the page using the char set, and this char set basically defines the character set using the pages, and for web pages we use UTF-8. To tell you more about the character set, the content of every website is made up of characters. These could be numbers, alphabets, special characters, or even different languages like Greek, Latin, etc. So for browsers to support these different characters, character encoding sets were developed. So initially we have ASCII character that was able to support 128 alphanumeric characters with numbers from 0 to 9 and alphabets from A to Z with some special characters also. Then we had NSI character set that supported 256 characters. Then we had iOS 88591, which was latest character set used in HTML4, which is the earlier version of HTML. And now we have HTML5, and for this latest HTML version we have UTF-8 character set, which is vast and covers almost all the characters and symbols, and that's the reason why we are using this UTF-8 character set. Even some browsers can guess the character set of the web page, but in case if the browser don't guess the character set of the web page, then it may not display the different characters properly. And that's the reason we add this meta tag in which we clearly write the character set UTF so the browser can understand. We have few more meta tags to describe the web page. So the first meta tag I am gonna choose is with name equal to description to tell about the website description, and then write content in which I type the description. So I write welcome to our first HTML website. The purpose of description is to write about the website and about the services that it is providing or the purpose of the website. The next meta tag I am gonna add is with the name equal to keywords, and as the name suggests I am gonna write keywords in content for better search visibility. So I write HTML, HTML website, all tags of HTML, complete HTML course. Each keyword is separated with comma. You can think of the keywords that people can type for searching. Then there is one more meta tag for author name. For this I write meta tag with name equal to author, and in content I write job skills share. There is one more important meta tag with attribute http equiv equal to refresh, and using this meta tag we instruct the browser to automatically refresh the page after specified time, and we can also specify after how much time it should refresh by adding content, and inside it type numbers which represents the number of seconds. So if I type 5, then the page automatically refresh after 5 seconds. You can also redirect the visitor to another website after specified time, or to another web page of your own website after specified time. All you have to do is to go to this content and after number add semicolon and then type URL, and in URL you will give the address of the website or web page where you want to redirect. Let's say if you want to go to the Google after 5 seconds, then you have to write the URL of Google here. Save it and open the file on browser. You see after 5 seconds it redirects to the Google. We see many websites that automatically redirects to some advertisement pages, or some websites first show the welcome page and then redirects to the home page. This thing is done by this meta tag. As we don't need to redirect or refresh the page after some seconds, so instead of removing it, I am gonna comment it by selecting it and then pressing the control button with forward slash. As we know, comments do not display on websites, they are just personal development notes. If I need this later, I can uncomment it by using the shortcut again by pressing control button and forward slash. After that, I will move to the body tag, in which we will create the visible part of the web page. As we know that all the visible elements on web page are added inside the body tag. Everything on web page is written inside the body tag except for the web page title. Let's get deeper inside the body tag and see what different elements we can add. First, we will discuss some basic fundamental elements. We have the header tag, which represents the head section of the web page. The header section holds all the introductory content. Therefore, inside the header section, we generally keep the logo and some links or text. We see in many websites that on one side they have logo and on other side of the header section they have phone number, email, etc. Then comes to the nav tag. Nav tag to add the navigation list or menu items of the web page like home, about us, contact us, etc. Then we also have the A side tag that can be used if we want to add the sidebar on the web page. Then we have the section tag for different sections on the web page, and we used it for thematic grouping of the page content. There can be many sections. Let's say there is one section of the services that the website is providing, and the other section is about the customer reviews where customer can give their opinions. Then we have article tag, which is used for independent and self-contained content, which means that the content can be read independently from the rest of the website. I will elaborate this with example. Let's say a magazine with different categories such as travel blog, food blog, and tech blog. These categories can be referred to as sections, like travel blogs contain all the travel related blogs, food sections contain all the food related blogs, and tech section includes all the tech related blogs. Now, these different blogs of each category are articles that are independent content. Let's say if I remove any one blog, it won't affect the structure of the website. But let's say if I remove the travel blog, it means that all the blogs related to travel will be
removed also. If I don't make sections and write articles randomly, then everything will look organized. So removing the section can affect the structure of website, but removing the article don't affect the structure of the website. Lastly, we have the footer tag. It generally keeps the information like copyright information, authorship information, social media links, or side components in order to provide more information to the user, as well as it displays some important links to direct the user to another pages once the user come here after exploring the whole web page. So this is the basic structure of any web page. It is important to note that based on the structure of the website you are designing, you can skip some elements, like some modern websites don't have the sidebar, and it's okay to even skip them. Also, you don't need to follow any strict rules for adding these elements. It's totally your choice how you want to design the structure of your website. For instance, some people keep navbar inside the header section, as it also considered as the introductory content. We just need to understand the basic meaning and then we can design the way we want. Another important thing to note that we only use the HTML and body tag once on a page. We can't repeat them. But there is no limit of repeating other tags like paragraph, headings, list, image, tables, and so on. Even we can also repeat header and footer tag, like a section can also have its own header and footer depending on how much you want to organize your website. So that's it for this video. We will start implementing these elements in our website in next video. Thank you.
Hello and welcome back. Now I am following the basic structure of web page that I have discussed in previous video. For the header of the page, I add the header tag. So I am going to add logo inside it. I can choose logo as an image or I can choose logo as text. Let's say I want my logo as text. So I write in h1 tag. You can choose any heading tag according to your wish. And inside this tag I write HTML course. Let's say I want this HTML in green color. So as we know from the previous lessons that to change the style of a part of the text we can use the span tag. So I add opening and closing span tag before and after the HTML because I want HTML in green color. And inside span tag I write style equal to color and set the color equal to green. Save it and open the file to check its output. You can see only the word HTML is in green color. On the other side of the header, let's say I want to add the contact number. So contact number is neither paragraph nor it is heading. It is just small piece of text. So for contact number I can simply use the span tag. The span tag do not have any semantic meaning. So let's type the content inside span tag. I write contact number. Next I am gonna add the navigation menu. And we know that we have nav tag for navigation menu. And also add the comments above it to make the code look more understandable. Inside nav tag, I will add the menu list items. And for adding the menu list, we can use the list tag. Let's talk about two different kinds of list tags. One is ordered list and the other is unordered list. We know that the menu list don't have any bullets or numbers. So I will add the unordered list, which gives us the option to add the plain list without any bullet points or numbers, just by adding list style property and set it to none. So I add the unordered list using the UL tag, then add style attribute with list style type none.
Then add the menu list using the li tag. We have covered about these lists in our previous videos, so nothing new. Now save it and refresh the browser. You can see our contact number and list is displaying. This is vertical and we have to make it horizontal, but we will do it later while styling the website in CSS. Now the navigation is done. In our folder of first website I created a folder which name is images, and inside this images folder I placed a picture whose name is img. So we have discussed that to add the image we have tag called img, and in img tag I will give the source images, which is the folder name slash and img.jpg, which is the picture name and its type is jpg. And let's add the attribute alt, which is for alternate text, and we know this alt text appears only when the image does not load because of slow internet connection, and it can be read by the search engines as well. It's good to add this alt attribute even though it is optional. I write HTML image inside it, save it and open the file. You can see image is appearing here. Let's not bother about its height and width. We will manage everything while styling our website. After this image I am gonna add sidebar, and we know that for sidebar there is a tag called a side. Let's first add h2 tag for heading, and inside it let's type about us. Then I add p tag for about us content. I am just filling it by random words. And at the end I write learn more. This learn more at the end will be a clickable link that takes us to about us page. So I need to hyperlink to this about us page of our website, and as we know we have anchor tags for hyperlink which are represented by a. So I add opening and closing a tag before and after learn more, and inside href I need to add the source of about us page. I don't have any about us page yet, so for now I simply add hash inside it. We have hash in href, so when the user click on the link it takes to the top of the page. We are using hashtag here only for time being, and after creating about us page we will replace this hashtag with about us page location. For adding more information, first I need to go to the new line, so for new line I add the br tag, make another p tag and write something. At last, for adding the address we have a dedicated tag address. So I am using address tag, and inside it I write the address. Save it and refresh the browser. You can see content, timing and address are displaying here. This address is appearing in same line, but I write the address in two lines. So to preserve the format I will use pre-tag. Save it and refresh the browser. You can see address is appearing on two lines now. You must have noticed that the content inside the A side tag does not appear as sidebar. It is simply displaying like other content. This is because we don't use A side tag to give a sidebar look. It has a semantic meaning that it is sidebar content. Therefore, we will study CSS to make it look like a sidebar. Hopefully you understand this video. We will continue it in next video.
Hello and welcome back. After the sidebar, we need to add a section about the services we offer. and another section is about the customer reviews. So let's start with the first section and let's add the comment services we offer. And then create a section tag for the section. Then add the article tag. For heading, I am using H3. And between opening and closing heading tags, I am writing our services name, let's say web services. You can write any services that you want. And to add some text in the article tag, I am using the paragraph p tag. And to save time, I am just copying this dummy text and pasting here. Then let's add a image tag, and for the source of the image, as we know that in my folder of first website, and then inside this first website folder we have the folder called images, and inside this images folder we have many images. So I want to select this image 01. So I have to give the source of this image. So here I am writing the folder name which is images, and then the image name which is image01.jpg. Then add the alt attribute and add some text. Let's say HTML project. After this, I want to add little boxes for different services offered inside the web services. So we can use the article tag again. The idea is same as these different services. However, if you think that the content you are gonna add does not actually fit into the definition of a section or article, then you don't necessarily have to use too many section or article tags. You can simply go with the div tag that we saw earlier. And as you know that unlike section or article tag, div element does not have any semantic meaning. We use it just for boxes or dividing the page content, and we often use the div element on the website. So I want to make 3 boxes for 3 web services. So I am gonna be adding the div tag 3 times. Then first inside the first one, let's add H4 for the heading. And inside this heading tag, you can write any heading for our web service. So let's say writing web development. Then for its description, I am gonna add p tag, and again I am copying this dummy text to save time. Likewise, I am going to add the content for the second and third div as well. So I am just copying this heading as well as the paragraph tag and pasting it inside the second div. I am changing its title to Android development. Then for the last div, again I am pasting. Here I am changing its content to, let's say, front end development. Let's check its output. So save it and refresh the browser. So you can see that our section of web services is displaying here along with the image, and then its 3 services: web development, Android development, and front end development. And you must have also noticed how commonly we use the heading and the paragraph tags. Next, I want to make another block of services that called marketing services. Now I am gonna do the same thing for the marketing services. So I add the
article tag again. Then first I add the heading tag H3 for its heading, marketing services. Then I add the paragraph tag for description, and I am copying this dummy text and pasting it here. Next I want to add the image, so I am using the img tag, and in the source you can see that we have another image called image03. So I want to add this image. So first I am writing its folder name called images, then slash, and then image03.jpg. Also add the alt attribute, and here I am writing job skill share project. You can write anything. Now I want to add two marketing services, so I am gonna add two div tags. And same like before, I am adding title using the h4 tag, and here I am writing, let's say, SEO services. And then for its description I am using the p tag, and here I am pasting the dummy text. Let's copy this paragraph and heading tag for the second div. And here I am changing its title to, let's say, online marketing services. You can write any title. Save the file and refresh the browser. So you can see that our second service is called marketing services is also displaying along with its two services, SEO services and online marketing services. Let's change this online marketing service title to any small title, let's say YouTube promotion. Save it and refresh the browser. Now it's looking better. So in this video we have created a section for services, and in this section we provide two services. One is web services and the other one is marketing services. And these services further contain some blocks. Let's say the web services contains three services of web development, Android development, and front end development. And then this marketing services includes SEO services and YouTube promotion. We just add the content, yet we will design this services section in CSS portion. So just practice these things. We'll continue it in our next video. Thank you.
Hello and welcome back. In this video, we will add a section of customer reviews. So for that, let's add another section tag. In this section, we want to display the reviews of our clients. So for the title of this section, let's add heading tag h4, and here I write customer reviews. For example, I want to add only 3 reviews from the customer. So to keep it simple, I am creating 3 div tags, one div for each client review. If you want to add more reviews, then you can also create more divs. To add the basic theme of the review, either it is a positive review or a negative review, I am adding the h3 tag, and here I am writing anything, a short summary of the review. Let's say I write very good services.
And then to add the complete review, I am creating the paragraph tag. And here I am pasting this dummy text to save time. And at the end I want to display the name of the customer. So for that I am creating the span tag, and between span tag I am writing the name of the client. You can write any name. I am writing by, let's say, Mickey Arthur. Check its output. So save it and refresh the browser. You can see that our section of customer reviews is displaying here along with one review. But one thing to notice that I use the wrong heading tags. I should use H3 tag for the main section heading and H4 tag for the review title. So let's correct it. Now similarly add this content for the other two divs also. So I'm just copying it and pasting it in the second div. And here I am changing its title to, let's say, highly recommended. And let's also change the client name to, let's say, John. Again copy the content inside the div and paste it inside the third div. I am changing its review title to, let's say, needs improvement, and also change its client name to, let's say, Morgan. Save the file and refresh the browser. Now you can see that our section customer reviews is appearing here along with the 3 reviews from the 3 clients. So our main page is almost ready. All we need to do is to add a footer for this web page. So after the review section, let's also add comment here, so we can understand our code later on. So here this section is customer reviews section. So now I need to create the footer of the web page. So for the footer also I am adding comment, so I remember my code later on. And here I am writing footer section. For the footer I am creating the footer tag. Then to add the website of our company, I am creating the span tag, and here I am writing www.jobskillshare.org. Then I need to add the menu. So our menu is same like this navigation menu, so I am copying this unordered list. And I am pasting after this span tag. Let's change the list items. So I am removing first 2 list items. One list item we need is contact us and the other one is blogs. So create li tag once again, and here I write blogs. After that we need to add the copyright line. So here I am writing copyright job skills share 2020, and then for the copyright sign I am using this. Save it and refresh the browser. So you can see that our footer section is also displaying here. You can also see this copyright sign. So our main web page is ready now. We will completely design this using the CSS, but before that we need to create two more web pages. So in our next videos we will create that. So keep practicing these things and see you in the next video. Thank you. Hello and welcome back. We have designed our home page of the website in which we are displaying almost all the section of our website, including the reviews section, services section, about us section, and the header. We want to create a website which have multiple pages, so we need to create few more pages. As you can see that in the navigation menu we have created three menus. One is home, which will contain the main page of our website, which is currently index.html page. Then we will create another page which is for services, and then the last page for contact us. So in this video we will create a page which will contain the services. So for that, go to the text editor, press Ctrl N for the new file, and then save this file, and its name is, let's say, services.html. I am saving this file services.html in the folder first website, which also contain our index file. So I save it, and if I check my folder directory, you can notice that now our services page is also displaying here. First, let's make these navigation links clickable. So for that, I need to add anchor tag around them. As I told you before, this home page will contain the index file. So here I am providing the link of index.html. Also make these services clickable. So for that, again add the anchor tag, and here in href I am providing the link of services.html. We have not created any file for this contact us, but let's add anchor tag. We will add the address of the page later on when we will create that page. For currently, just add the anchor tag around it. Save it and refresh the browser. Now you can see that our navigation menus are now clickable, and if I click on this services, you can notice that it is redirecting to the services.html page. Currently we have not add anything on this page, so it is empty. So let's create this page services.html. So let's add the basic HTML structure to this services.html. Just copy this basic code from this page and paste it here. Close the body tag here and then the HTML tag. We also need a navigation bar on the services.html page also. So copy this header and navigation menu also, and paste it here. So this is the services page which will contain the services of our website. So let's add the service section here. As we have already created the services section, so we just need to copy paste the services section here. So I'm just copying the services section and pasting inside this body tag. So save it and refresh this page. So you can see that on our services.html page we are getting our header along with the navigation menu, and then we also getting this services section which is displaying the services of our website. And if I click on this home, it will redirect to the main web page. You can see that. So that's it for this video. I hope you understand it. We will create another page in our next video. Thank you. Hello and welcome back. So we have created the main web page, the services page, and now in this video we will create this contact us page. So go to the text editor, press Ctrl and N, save this file. In the first website folder I am saving this also, and I am writing its name contact.html. You can see that in the folder directory of first website we are getting this contact file. Let's add its link in the navigation menu. So here for the contact us menu, let's add a link contact.html. Save it. Then for this services page, add this link contact.html and save this file also. Let's copy the basic structure of the HTML from this page. So I am copying this along with the navigation menu because we want the navigation menu for each web page. Let's close the body tag and then the main HTML tag. Now on the contact.html page, first we need to add a title of the page, contact us page. So for that I am creating heading tag, and here I am writing contact us. Then for the little bit description I am using the paragraph tag, and here I am writing, let's say, you can contact us anytime on jobskillshare.org. Then create another paragraph, and here I am writing, for any kind of query you can call at this number. It's the type of dummy text that I add. You can write anything for the description. Now I want to create a contact form. As we have discussed in detail in our previous videos that how we can create a form. So I will not go in further details. So first I am creating the tag form. Then the input label, let's say your name, colon, and then I add the break tag. Then for the input field I am creating the input tag, and here I am writing its type text. You can write any name. I am writing name here. I want to make this input field compulsory to fill, so I am also adding the attribute required. So user cannot go further without filling this input field. Next I am writing the label for another input field. Let's say enter your email address, colon, and then for the new line I am adding the break tag. Create input field for the email, and I am writing the type email, and in the name attribute I am writing email also. You can write any unique name. Copy paste both these lines so we can save time for creating another input fields. And pasting here, and here in the place of email I am writing phone, and I am replacing this address with number. And here I am writing type text and name phone. Again copy the label and paste it here for the last input field, and I am replacing the phone number with address. For address I want to create the text area field, so I am creating the text area tag, setting its rows to 5 and columns to 20. Next, create the submit button. So for that I am creating input tag, and here in type I am writing submit, and in the name attribute I am also writing submit. So let's check it out, its output. So save the file and refresh the browser, and now if I click on this menu contact us, it will redirect to the page contact.html, and you can see that I am getting the form right now. It is not in the proper form, so let's add the break tag also after the input field. So let's add the break tag also after the input field, so it will display correctly. So copy this break tag and add it after each input field. So save it and refresh the browser. Now it is in the shape of proper form. So we have done with our HTML project. We will design this complete project in the next portion of CSS. So that's it for this video. I hope you understand that. And now let's design this complete HTML project using the CSS. Thank you.